It's Mother's Day today. Happy Mother's Day if you're a mother. Me and my mom and my sisters went to go see a movie, okay? And you guys know I don't like movies. Like, I'll only go see a movie if it's something specific for me. I don't know, whatever. But I don't like Mother's Day. I mean, no, Mother's Day is fine. I don't like movies, okay? So my mom, she really likes movies, so for like these occasions, we'll go see a movie with her, right? And I don't complain, okay? I don't. I'm like, we'll watch whatever you want to watch. Whatever. So we watched this movie called Love Again. Okay, it's a love movie, whatever, you know, that's fine. My mom wants to see it, we'll see it. And if you guys know Priyanka Chopra, Nick Jonas's wife, she's the actress in that movie. And dude, Priyanka, she's fine. I don't really have anything super against her, but like, she's a very cheesy human being in general, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not super into her acting either. I don't want to talk shit because I'm sure she's a good person or whatever. She's fine. Her and Nick are very cute together, but she is a very cheesy woman. If you imagine this girl, she's perfect for a rom-com or whatever the hell. She's perfect for it because her life is like that. She talks like that in real life anyway. If you know anything about me, I hate cheesy movies. I hate bad movies. Bad movies ruin my day. The notorious one is Batman vs Superman. Batman vs Superman ruined my life. I saw that movie when it came out and I think about it every single day. That movie ruined my entire life, and so I hate bad movies. No, The Room is different. The Room is like a meme bad movie. Batman vs Superman was supposed to be a good movie. What is a cheesy person? It's like a person who like literally in real life will do like dramatic things, like just like say dramatic lines and like just be dramatic in real life. Anyway, so this movie, dude, I was like, you know, I don't even really love rom-coms, but sometimes, you know, I can appreciate a fine movie. Like The Notebook is a romantic movie. Obviously, it's not like a rom-com. No, that's a serious movie. That one was good. I can appreciate a good movie. It's not that it's romantic that I don't like. It's not that it's, you know, whatever, okay? No, my story's not done. This movie, oh my god. Like, this movie, sorry for spoilers, I guess. So this movie called Love Again. Sorry, if you don't want spoilers, mute, I guess. I don't know. This girl, the very first scene of the movie, her boyfriend dies in a car accident. Okay, whatever. Like, no one even cares because we don't even know anything about these characters or whatever. She's like upset about it, obviously. She's grieving. And so the plot of the story, no, listen guys, listen to the plot of this story. She has his number, her dead boyfriend's number. Yeah, understandable, sure. And she's like, I don't know how to get over my boyfriend's death or whatever. And she asks some guy, and the guy says that he still talks to his wife, his dead wife. He just talks to her like pretending like she's still there. And Priyanka's character, she's like, oh, I'm gonna try that. So she's texting her boyfriend's old number. But this other character, the male love interest, it's his number. So like he got the old boyfriend's number on his work phone. And so Priyanka starts texting him dramatic things like, literally, my heart aches every single day. I can't stop thinking about you. You know, like whatever, just like like that kind of stuff you can imagine. Long paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs. She's texting the main actor, okay? And the main actor reads this, and he's like, instead of responding and saying, hey, who is this? Or ignoring or blocking, he chooses to just read it and like go, like he doesn't answer ever, but he's reading it, and this girl texts like at least a couple times a day. And he's just like reading it, and he's like, I don't want to respond. She's gonna be embarrassed, whatever. He's asking like his coworkers what he should do. They're all like, you're crazy, stop thinking about this girl, whatever. And then the girl gets invited to a date from Tinder, and she texts her boyfriend, I feel so guilty, I'm going on a date to hipster bar Ronde. It's called Ronde or something. And the main actor, he goes, oh, if she's gonna be at this bar, I'm gonna go find her. And he goes, he figures out it's this beautiful girl. She's the one who's been texting me. He figures that out. Yeah, right, Burns? I know. So, okay, and then the guy's job, and this is a real movie with actually pretty big actors. Well, you know, relatively. This guy's job is to be a movie critic or something, I guess. The next scene or something like that, the next whatever, the guy goes, he's interviewing Celine Dion. The real Celine Dion is in this movie. It's his job to like do a story on her or something. And Celine Dion is like, why is she in this movie? But okay, I guess. And he starts talking to Celine Dion, and she's like, why are you so depressed? Why are you slouching in your chair? Like, what's going on? You don't. And the guy's like, well, what? The guy goes to Celine Dion, when you said these lyrics, what did you mean? And Celine Dion's like, what do you mean? What do I mean? You don't even know anything about love. You don't even hear the songs. You're just reading the words. Like, that's not what you're supposed to do, whatever. And the guy's like, huh? And the guy like tells Celine Dion or something about the dead texter. And he tells Celine Dion, I think I'm in love with someone who I've never met. Oh my God. No, don't say that. He's in love with her. He saw her one time. He saw her one time at the bar, and he's been getting texts from the girl texting her dead boyfriend. Yeah, he vents to Celine Dion, and then Celine Dion's assistant is like, you guys are out of time, and the guy's like, I didn't even get to interview you, and Celine Dion's like, come back to me as a man and then we can talk. The guy learns that the girl's favorite movie or favorite play is Eurydice and Orpheus, so he goes and meets her at the opera. And so he meets the girl at the opera, and then he doesn't tell her, that he just pretends like they met by accident or whatever. And then they go to like, they invite each other on a date, and they go out on a date, and they have like a really nice time, whatever. So that's not the end. So they meet up, and the guy's like in love with her, I guess, based on the way she was texting her dead boyfriend. I have no idea, but they're going on these dates, and they're very happy together and whatever. The guy goes back to Celine Dion for the next interview, and Celine Dion's like a big character in this movie. She's like the matchmaker. He walks into her like rehearsal, and she's like, oh, you're glowing now. Like, I'm sure you talked to her, you met her, didn't you? And he's like telling her about the situation for some reason, as if Celine Dion would care about that. And then mid-conversation, Celine Dion's assistant comes in and goes, Celine Dion, do you like this for your poster? And she's like, no, I hate that. I find something different. And I forgot to mention, Priyanka Chopra's character is an artist. She's like a famous children's book artist. And so Celine Dion learns that the girl is this famous child book artist, and Celine Dion loves her and whatever. And so the guy goes, hey, like, can I ask you for a favor? Like, can you ask Priyanka to be your new artist for your poster, like for the tour? Can you ask her to do it because you don't like the old one? And so the next scene, Priyanka gets a phone call from Celine Dion. And I don't think she knew about the guy at first. I don't know. She was like, Celine Dion, how did you get my number? She's like, Celine Dion, this is not actually you. You're just trolling me. And Celine Dion starts singing. She's like, oh yeah. And she starts to sing a song. And the girl's like, oh my God, it's actually Celine Dion. This is crazy. And Celine Dion goes, hey, Priyanka, I'm a huge fan. Will you please do the art for my tour? And Priyanka was like, of course I will. Such an incredible honor. How did you get my number though? And Celine Dion's like, I have people, don't worry about it. Super weird, whatever. And then Priyanka goes to the guy and she's like, oh my God, you'll never believe what happened. Celine Dion like hit me up, she found me, like that's so incredible. I'm gonna do the artwork for her thing, whatever. And the guy's like, the guy said that. But the guy was like, wow, that's so impressive, like that's so cool. And then they celebrate and they're happy, and then they go home together, whatever. They're a cute couple, right? At this point, they're together, whatever. The guy goes to shower and they sleep together. The guy goes to shower, so he goes to work, and Priyanka's like snooping around on his desk, and she like wiggles his mouse, and on his computer shows the text messages. And Priyanka's like, what? My text messages, like he's been reading this text messages the whole time. He comes out of the shower. They were just like, no, they weren't saved. It was just like, if you have an Apple phone and you go on your MacBook, it'll show up there, right? It was like that. She sees it, and he comes out of the shower, and she's like, what the hell? You've been lying to me this whole time. Oh my God. Have a good life. She's like, no, you lied to me. You wanted to sleep with me before you told me. Why didn't you tell me? Blah, blah, blah. And the guy's like, I thought you would be freaked out if you knew. And she's like, have a good life. And she leaves the door so dramatically. I hate when people say have a good life, dude. It is so dramatic. I will never take it seriously. And then Celine, oh my God. And so I'm like, dude, when is this movie gonna end? Whatever. I don't know if we're supposed to be crying or are we supposed to be sad? I don't know. Celine Dion talks to Priyanka, and Celine Dion's husband died, and she starts telling Priyanka, like, when my husband did something, we made up, because that's what you do in love. That's what you do when you're married. You make up, and otherwise it's not worth fighting for, and blah, 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 and whatever. And he promised me that if we made up, he would do the dishes for the rest of our lives. I don't know. It was so weird. It's such a fever dream, this movie. Okay, this is this part, I laughed out loud so hard in the movie theater, I started crying. And my mom actually thought I was crying out of sad. And I said, yeah, I did, Mom. So the guy's job this entire movie was to interview Celine Dion and write an article about her in the newspaper. Instead of doing that, he writes an article called Text for Priyanka's character name. And literally the article, I don't even remember what, I was actually laughing. It was so embarrassing that I was laughing. I just wanted people to think I was crying instead. It was like text for the girl, and the article was literally like, hey guys, this was supposed to be an article about Celine Dion, but I actually didn't do that. And instead, Celine Dion inspired me to apologize to this girl because this happened and blah 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 blah. And he starts apologizing to her, and then there's a montage. It skips to a montage of all of the guy's friends, his co-workers. They're all reading the article. They're crying. They're literally crying. And the moment I started laughing, one of his co-workers have this like huge phone red lips phone case. and it skips to her scene. She's reading it, and you see her huge lips phone case, and she's reading it. She's literally like like it was so, I don't even think she had tears. And I started laughing out loud so hard. I like lean over to my little sister and like laugh into her shoulder so that it wouldn't sound like I was laughing. And then she starts laughing, and you know when you and your buddy like both start laughing, and then like you laugh more and stuff. That happened to us. And then I started crying, and then my mom holds my knee. She grabs me because she thinks I'm crying. She starts to rub my knee or something, I don't know. And I'm like, oh god. I'm like laughing so hard that I'm literally like sniffling, crying. It was just like so insane. And then they somehow meet up like in front of the Orpheus and Eurydice Theater. She's like, yeah, okay, I'll take you back on a couple conditions. Like, first off, I will always love my ex, I will always miss my ex, and there will always be a part of me, and you also have to do the dishes forever, because that's what Celine Dion said. Haha, it's so funny. Haha. And so then they made up, and he's like, I'll do anything you want. And then that was the end of the story. And so that happened, and I swear, dude, it was Mother's Day. I didn't like complain that much because my mom loves to watch these kind of movies, especially like with her daughters and whatever. So I was trying not to be an asshole about it, but like definitely will go down in history as one of the worst movies I have ever seen. It was so weird. And the worst part of the movie, in my opinion, was when he told Celine Dion he fell in love with someone he's never met. And what he fell in love with was the girl's text to her dead boyfriend. He read like 5 of them, and I think he saw what she looked like and said he fell in love with a girl he's never met. Yeah, sure you did, buddy. Sure. Anyway, what do you guys think? Sounds like a movie was written by ChatGPT. Yeah, I told her I hated it. She knew. But everyone still thinks I cried. I honestly, at this point, I was like, sure. Yeah. It's called Love Again. Feel free to look it up. Oh, you know what else they added into this movie just for a little cherry on top? If you guys don't know, Priyanka Chopra is married to Nick Jonas. And so when Priyanka Chopra went on that date earlier, she just went on the date where the other love interest met her at the bar. The date she went on was with Nick Jonas, who played like a meathead who just wanted to like get in her pants, and she was like, you're disgusting, I miss my ex. I think it's kind of funny that they had Nick Jonas and her on a date, sure, but yeah, I mean, it was weird. It was weird, dude. I've seen the, like, I don't know, I would watch it again for my mom because it made her happy, but like, it was insane. If anyone wants to go watch it, please do. It's called Love Again, and I'd love to talk about it. And like, the concept could have been there. Like, the concept could have been there for sure.
The wall, meow. 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 The wall dot meow. The wall, meow. The wall.